Hey guys, welcome back to Arry the Stag. TR Tony here, sat in a very windswept car park somewhere in the depths of Poole, having had a business meeting. Just coming out, thought I'd check in with you guys. Hope you've had a really great week, even though it's been a bit wet and windy here in the UK. This week, just on the hoof, I thought I'd bring you up to date with the latest on UNY 49M. Sadly, Alan's had a bit of an injury, so he's been off work for a week or two, so things have been a little bit delayed. However, I do know that the body tub is beginning to come back together, so we're pretty much at the final stage now that the car is being finished off with its delightful, beautifully finished off Inca yellow. There's a few things to do still, I think, from Alan's point of view in terms of snagging, that kind of thing, but we're pretty much there. So very much looking forward to that car coming back, which is the whole point of Arry the Stag. That's the whole project that we started out with many years ago, as many of you will remember. So far so good, and I just wanted to bring you up to date with a couple of other developments because as we know, Alan's off for now, so I just wanted to check out the 2500S that we bought a little while back at the start of 2021, which is the next project up in the car park, ready for Alan's welding techniques to take on board when he's back at work. I was on a dog walk the other day. I knew he was off sick, so I just thought I'd walk past the garage just to have a look at the car, and if off chance he was in, he wasn't, but never mind. So I had to look at the 2500S in a bit more detail and just thought I'd share that with you to refresh our memories. It is a bit of a state. It's a few years old. XLD 515S is the registration. It's in carmine red with a biscuit stroke tan vinyl interior, which is very desirable. I love that colour combination, and yes, it's looking pretty forlorn for itself. There's a flat tyre. I think there's even an old watering can under the front wheel. It is waiting to be the next project. Once we get UNY 49M back from him up to us to then rebuild, he'll then be doing the 2500S itself, which is really good. Quite interested in the dashboard, actually. I don't know if any of you guys can shed any light, but there's one or two interesting dials on the dashboard that look to me like, well, I don't know, perhaps you can explain what they are. I don't know if they're performance related, if it's an auto cruise facility or what. I'll be quite interested in any feedback from you guys on that, so that'd be really great to get. But as you can see, it's looking pretty tired, but I know Alan, when he gets his teeth stuck into it, will turn this car around. I'm very excited about that going forward and becoming an even more exciting car as well. So lots to play with. I did an earlier video a little while back, you'll remember, earlier this year, on the various panels that we've already bought for it. However, this month I've also had a delivery from Lloyd over in Cardiff, and I'll share with you his website because he's quite a specialist in Triumph 2000s and 2.5s and wants to restore and preserve as many of these cars as we possibly can, and he's got a business specializing in these kind of car parts. So a few months ago I'd ordered some new wing panels, and this week they came in. So let me just talk you through those, and I'll show you how they've been put together. I just love all this. It's very clever. I've got enough panels now, I think, to completely rebuild the car. So let's just go and have a look anyway. I'll just talk you through the wings, and I think you'll agree with me just how great they look. Okay, so here we are in the garage. We just wandered outside, and this is how the package arrived yesterday. Obviously it was done up. I've undone it for the sake of the video, and yeah, very well packaged, nicely padded, fragile everywhere. So Lloyd's done a really brilliant job here, and it arrived very safely indeed, and in one piece. And slow reveal, he says, opening up the cardboard here. So very well packed here. I think you can see just what quality these panels are. If I just shift that light up a little bit so we're less dazzly, then that will be a good thing, I think. We're getting less reflection then. But if you can just see the way that these panels have been put together, absolutely beautifully. I don't know what the technique is, I don't know how they make them, but these are actually known as 3/4 wings. So you'll find there's actually a lip here. It hasn't actually got the flat that would normally go on top of the bonnet, but I think you can see just how well these have been put together, and can't wait to eventually get them down to Alan when he's ready for the car to do the job. So I've got two, both fronts, and if you remember, if you look back on the video, how rusty these wheel arches were on the car themselves, I think you'll agree, you know, they're a proper job. They took a few months to come. I had to order them, I'm thinking about December or January. Lloyd does batches of them, and obviously can only order when he gets a good number together to be able to say what's what. But I think you can see it's definitely well worthwhile waiting for. And if you get the standard of panel fit, you'll hear Alan waxing lyrical very often about pattern parts and how difficult they are to get right, whereas this kind of properly done panel will likely fit extremely well, and I'm sure he'll be relieved he doesn't have to make 15 panels out of one to create a decent wing on the 2500S. I've got a debate, and actually I can ask you what you think, if you wouldn't mind. Perhaps you can feed your answers back in. But when it comes to it, I know we're a long way off yet, the wing mirrors are normally mounted, and if you check back on the video as well, I've maybe just popped that in, there's normally a hole halfway up here, so the wing mirrors are literally actually on the wing. But of course these days that's not such a safe option, I don't think, because you can hardly see what's behind you. Anybody who lived through the 70s would know that those kind of wing mirrors weren't that fantastic. They give you almost a tunnel vision of what's behind you. So I'm quite interested to know what others do with their Triumph 2000s or 2.5s in terms of where they place their wing mirrors, and whether it's up on the door or up on the door kind of window frame, or actually whether you go as standard, which I think was standard, which was the hole in the wing onto which you put your wing mirror. So up for grabs. Let me know what you think, but very pleased with these panels, and thank you, Lloyd. You're an outstanding guy. I know you're very committed to making sure these cars stay on the road. So many were used as bangers and destruction derby cars back in the day, and according to Peter at the Stag Owners Club, registrar at Stag Owners Club, there's only about 1,100 of these cars actually still on the road, and yet there were tens of thousands of them made. It's just amazing how quickly they've expired. But hopefully our 2500S will live to fight another day, and I'm so excited to see this in the carmine and kind of tan interior when it's back on the road. We shall prevail. Maybe a bit of a journey, hopefully not as long as UNY 49M, but we'll see how it all pans out. Now I must put this bit of cardboard back on the wing so it doesn't get damaged, and make sure we tape it all up. I will just show Harry when he gets home, but hopefully he'll be able to appreciate just how good these are, and then soon enough we'll be getting them down to Alan to fit. Happy days. Alright guys, well I hope that was useful. Got a little bit of an update on UNY 49M. Very excited about the Inca yellow car that's very soon going to be returning home. Then the graft starts, as I've said before, in terms of rebuilding it and putting it all back together, but very excited about that. And then the stage 2 project, which is the 2500S, then going through Alan's workshop, so we'll be documenting that over time. Great to see all the panels there coming together. The wings, I think you'll agree with me, are just awesome. They really are. 3/4 wings they call them, so still a little bit of work to do on the top of the wing to fettle them in, but nothing that Alan can't do, I'm sure. And we'll begin another journey on Triumph restoration. It's all about sharing the dream with us, isn't it? It really is. So very excited. So there you go. That's about it for this week. Hope you've had a great week wherever you are. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Check in for our Saturday Sockets email. If you've not signed up for that, please check it in. And also, if you'd like one of our Arry the Stag badges of honour free of charge, feel free, get in touch and we'll send you one wherever you are in the world. It's all about wearing the badge of honour and showing others that we're all sharing this classics dream together. By the way, anybody's got any pictures or photographs or videos, always very happy to receive them, and you never know, they might even end up on the channel at a later date. Good stuff. Okay, well that's it from me. It's now starting to rain. Time for lunch, I think, and take cover in the wind, and we'll see you online on Arry the Stag very soon. All the best. Cheers for now. Bye.